Dear student, due to coronavirus, school started online classes for your study. So you can subscribe Golden Flower Palia YouTube channel, like and press the bell icon.
Hello students, how are you all? So dear students, today is the lecture number 13th of the class 10th biology. In the last video, lecture number 12, we have completed the respiration. We have started the topic that is the respiration. In that topic, we have completed the types of respiration. Aerobic respiration and aerobic respiration. So today students, we will discuss about the anaerobic respiration in the human beings. For the today's topic is anaerobic respiration in human beings. Anaerobic respiration in human beings. If you will recall your memory, in the last video we have completed the anaerobic respiration in the yeast and the bacteria. Types of respiration we have completed. Aerobic respiration means when the oxidation of food takes place in the presence of the oxygen, that is called the aerobic respiration. In the absence of the oxygen, if the oxidation of food takes place, that is called the anaerobic respiration. And the examples of the anaerobic respirations are the yeast, bacteria. But sometimes the anaerobic respiration is also possible in the muscles of the human. In human muscles, anaerobic respiration is also possible at the time of fast running, heavy exercise, carrying heavy load. So this is the condition under which the anaerobic respiration takes place in the case of the human beings. In the human beings muscles, anaerobic respiration is also possible, but at the time of the fast running, whenever we are having the fast running, carrying heavy load or heavy exercise. So what process takes place at that time? At that time when we need energy and we are fast running, at that time the energy blood is not supplying the proper amount of the oxygen, because the oxygen consumption is increases by that muscles and they have need energy. So at that time the muscles start the oxidation of food, means the breaking down of the glucose without oxygen. But in this case, one molecule of glucose convert into two molecules of pyruvate. One molecule of glucose converts into the two molecules of pyruvate. This process is called glycolysis, and this process takes place in the cytoplasm. Glycolysis process means the conversion of the glucose into the pyruvic acid takes place in the cytoplasm of the cell. After that, this 2 pyruvic acid converts into the 2 molecule of lactic acid plus 2 ATP. This is the reaction under which the anaerobic respiration takes place in the human beings. Okay? As you know very well, if the aerobic respiration is taking place, so the end products of the aerobic respiration are carbon dioxide and water. But in the anaerobic respiration, the end products are alcohol and carbon dioxide gas plus 2 ATP. But in the case of the anaerobic respiration in human beings, the End products are two molecule of lactic acid and two molecule of ATP. Two molecule of ATP. This is the condition under which the aerobic respiration takes place in the human muscles. Now, the accumulation of lactic acid cause muscle cramps, oblique fatigue, due to which person feel pain. The accumulation of lactic acid cause muscle cramps. Means when the anaerobic respiration takes place in the muscles of the human being, at that time the lactic acid is formed, and the lactic acid is formed due to which the muscles cause cramp, in Hindi which is called the moch, or we will feel the pain in our muscles. But after some time, because the formation of the lactic acid, it is unstable. The formula of lactic acid is CH3 CHOH COOH. This is the formula of lactic acid. So what process takes place due to this condition? This is the lactic acid which is unstable. After taking the bath of the hot or lukewarm water, or after taking a proper rest, the person will feel comfortable. Because this is an unstable compound, lactic acid. But you have to remember that three things. In the aerobic respiration takes place sufficient amount of oxygen. Anaerobic respiration takes place in the absence of oxygen. And anaerobic respiration in yeast oblique fungus, and anaerobic respiration in human cause in the lack of oxygen. So end products are CO2 plus water. The end products are C2H5OH plus CO2. The end products are lactic acid and 2 ATP, 38 ATP. Okay, so this is the process. These are the three conditions of the respiration process in the human being, in the all organisms. Keep one thing in your mind also, the cramp formation means the formation of lactic acid not only takes place in the human beings, it also takes place in the other animals like tigers and deer. When you are observing, when a tiger is running behind the deer, so after some time deer or tiger will stop their running, because due to the formation of the lactic acid in their muscles, they will feel fatigue. This is the condition under which the anaerobic respiration takes place in the animals. This anaerobic respiration mostly takes place in plants. This condition mostly takes place in plants, and this condition takes place mostly in animals. Means lactic acid process does not will not takes place in the plants. Hope this topic is clear to you. Now the next topic is the respiration in plants. Respiration in plants. Okay. Now dear students, as you are knowing very well, when we have started the nutrition process, then we have completed the nutrition in animals and nutrition in plants. So just like that, respiration process we have to study in the respiration in animals and respiration in plants. So today we are going to start the respiration in plants. Before starting this topic, I would like to tell you how the respiration process and where the site of the respiration process. Just for example, this is a cell. Just for example, this is a cell. Okay. This is a cell. This one is the nucleus. This is the mitochondria, which is called the powerhouse of the cell. Which is called powerhouse of the cell. Mitochondria. This is the cytoplasm, the liquid which is filled inside the cell, which is called the cytoplasm. This is called the cytoplasm. So what happens actually, here the glucose converts into two molecules of pyruvic acid. Pyruvic acid. Okay. Glucose converts into two molecules of pyruvic acid, and this process is called glycolysis. This process is called glycolysis. Pyruvic acid or pyruvate, same things are both. Glucose first of all converts into the two molecules of pyruvic acid by the process of the glycolysis, and this process takes place in the cytoplasm. If it is anaerobic respiration, then pyruvic acid will convert into alcohol plus two molecules of CO2 plus 2 ATP. If it is anaerobic respiration. Okay. Then the respiration process will stop here. If it is an anaerobic respiration, then this glycolysis process will convert into the pyruvic acid. Pyruvic acid will convert into the alcohol and CO2. This is called the ethyl alcohol. This is called the ethyl alcohol. This is called the ethyl alcohol. Then after that, this pyruvic acid converts, if it is aerobic respiration. If it is aerobic respiration, then this pyruvic acid will takes the entry inside the mitochondria. In the case of aerobic respiration. In aerobic respiration, this pyruvic acid will enters into the mitochondria, and in mitochondria, two molecules of six molecules of carbon dioxide, 6 molecules of water plus 38 ATP. This is the actual path by which the respiration process takes place. If anaerobic respiration is taking place, so it will stop in the cytoplasm and it will convert into the alcohol or lactic acid. If aerobic respiration, then this pyruvic acid will take the entry in mitochondria. It means the breaking down of pyruvic acid takes place in the mitochondria. It means the complete oxidation of food or the total maximum amount of energy release takes place in the mitochondria. This is called the aerobic respiration. So this is the path of the respiration. Glycolysis is a very long process. You don't have to study in the class 10th level, and because here the aerobic respiration by which the pyruvic acid converts into the CO2 and water, it also completes in by the two process, that is the Krebs cycle and electron transport chain. But that is not up to your level. You have to understand only the site and where the pyruvic acid and energy is releasing. Okay, so let's come on the topic, that is the respiration in plants. Now, first of all, I will tell you the similarity and differences into the plants and animal respiration. In plants, the maximum parts of the plants are helpful in the process of the respiration, means the exchange of the gases. But in the case of the animals, only a specified organs are especially related with the process of the respiration. In the plants, the transport of the gases is very slow, respiration process is very slow, but in the case of the animals, the respiration process is fast. So respiration, plants takes respiration through instead of through you can write here, with the help of following parts. With the help of following parts. First one is stomata. Second one is lenticels. Third one is root hairs. These are the three main parts which are very helpful in the exchange of the gases, or you can say the respiration process in the plants. Stomata, you know very well, stomata are the special or structures which are present on the lower surface of leaf. It means with the help of, you can write here, with the help of leaves, stem and roots. Means plants respire, plants takes the process of the respiration with the help of stomata, lenticels or root hairs. Stomata are present on leaves. Means leaves are helpful in the exchange of the gases. The stomata which are present on the lower surface of the leaf, they are helpful in the exchange of the gases. They are helpful in the exchange of the gases, which is the part of the respiration. Lenticels are present on stem. Lenticels are small holes on the stem. Means on the stem, a very small and minute holes are present. They are called the lenticels, and the plants are helpful, and the lenticels are helpful in the process of the respiration or exchange of the gases in the plants. Root hairs present in the root. For example, this is a plant, this is a root, these are the roots of the plant. When you will see the different hair-like structures present on the roots of the present on the roots. So these are called root hairs. These are called root hairs. So what actually process takes place? Plants takes the gases, or exchange of the gases takes place with the help of leaves, roots and stem. All three parts of the plants are helpful in the process of the respiration and exchange of the gases. Okay, I hope this topic is clear to you. In the next coming video, we will discuss about the respiration in animals. Till that, have the more practice. God bless you. All the best.
Do self study at home and stay home, save lives. Thank you very much.